The 20-pence coin of the United Kingdom has had several notable variations since its introduction in 1982. It has undergone changes in design, minting quality, and circulated condition over the years, including limited mintage years like 1987, 1989, 1993, and 2001. Here's a breakdown of the requested historical, geographical, circulation, uncirculated conditions, proof values, and mint script for the 20-pence coins from these years. The 20-pence coin in the UK, specifically from 2001, is a part of the British currency series and has a distinct history, design, and varying values depending on its condition. The 20-pence coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the new decimal currency system that replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence. The 20-pence coin was one of the smaller denominations to replace the 10-shilling note. Design: the reverse of the 20-pence coin features a 7-sided shape, which is unique to this denomination and is distinct from the other coins in the British currency series. The obverse features an image of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Raphael Maklouf. 2001 coin: the 20-pence coin minted in 2001 is part of a larger series of coins produced under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The reverse side of this coin features the design created by William Gardner, which depicts a stylized version of the Tudor rose. Minting location: the Royal Mint, based in Llantrisant, Wales, is responsible for producing the 20-pence coins, including the 2001 issue. Circulation: the 20-pence coin is a regular coin of the UK currency, circulating alongside other denominations like the 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 50p, £1, and £2 coins. It is commonly used for small transactions, particularly in public transport and vending machines. While not as common as the 1p or 2p coins, the 20-pence coin is widely circulated and accepted in everyday transactions. Circulated condition: a 20-pence coin from 2001 in circulated condition typically has a low value in everyday transactions. The value of a circulated 20-pence coin is, of course, 20 pence, but as with many coins, its value can vary in numismatic terms depending on its rarity or demand. Uncirculated condition: coins in uncirculated condition are those that have been carefully preserved and have not been used in circulation. A 2001 20-pence coin in uncirculated condition can have a higher value. Typically, it can be worth more than face value, often ranging from £1 to £3, depending on the demand from collectors. For example, if a coin has been kept in pristine condition and stored in a protective capsule, collectors may pay a premium for it. Proof condition: a proof coin is a specially minted coin made using high-quality dies and polished to create a mirror-like finish. Proof versions of the 20-pence coin, especially those released as part of limited edition sets, can command significantly higher prices. A 2001 20-pence coin in proof condition could be worth anywhere from £5 to £15, depending on the specific coin's rarity and the collector's market at the time. Mintage of the 2001 20-pence coin: while exact mintage figures for the 2001 20-pence coin are not always easy to track down, it is part of regular series circulation and produced in millions during that year. The mintages can vary depending on how many were produced for circulation versus proof sets or commemorative issues. Circulated value: the value of a circulated 20-pence coin from 2001 remains at 20 pence, unless there's significant interest from collectors in the future. Uncirculated value: in uncirculated condition, the coin can fetch a higher price from collectors. A typical value range might be £1 to £3, but this can fluctuate. Proof coin value: proof coins are sold in specialized packaging, often in limited edition sets, and could be worth more, often ranging from £5 to £15 or more. Some sets can be even more valuable, depending on their rarity and demand in the market. Common collectors focus: many collectors focus on acquiring coins in the best possible condition. Coins in proof or uncirculated condition from the year 2001, or rare commemorative versions, might see their value increase over time. Varieties: collectors often search for certain types of coins that have minting errors or varieties, such as misstrikes or unusual die conditions, which can make a coin rarer and more valuable. Obverse: the 2001 20-pence coin features the profile of Queen Elizabeth II. Reverse: the reverse design features the Tudor rose, a symbol of England. Minted by the Royal Mint. Circulation: the 20-pence coin from 2001 is a common circulating coin but can increase in value when uncirculated or in proof condition. Circulated: face value 20 pence. Uncirculated: £1 to £3. proof, £5 to £15 or more, depending on rarity and market demand. Conclusion: the 20 pence coin from 2001 is a popular part of the UK's decimal currency system. While it's typically worth its face value in circulated condition, its value can increase significantly in uncirculated or proof condition. The 1987 20p coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and on the reverse, it features a distinctive design that was created by Christopher Ironside, an artist known for many UK coin designs. The reverse design of the 20p coin has a stylized image of the portcullis, which was a symbol of the UK Parliament. Obverse: the obverse of the coin features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was designed by Rank-Broadley and introduced in 1998. However, in 1987, the third portrait, also created by Mary Gillick, was in use. This shows the Queen facing right, wearing a tiara, and the legend, Elizabeth II Digri Regina Fid Def, Elizabeth II by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Reverse: the reverse side of the coin displays the portcullis design with chains hanging down, representing the UK Parliament. Below the portcullis is the denomination 20 and the word pence. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, who was appointed to create the designs for new British coinage after the UK moved to decimal currency in 1971. Edge: the edge of the coin is milled, meaning it has a grooved texture to help distinguish it from other coins and deter counterfeiting. Diameter: 21.4 millimeters. Weight: 5.00 grams. Composition: cupronickel. Shape: heptagonal, seven-sided. The 1987 20p coin was issued for general circulation in the United Kingdom and is part of the set of coins commonly used in daily transactions. The coin was distributed widely across the UK as part of the decimal currency system that replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. Geographically, the 20p coin was legal tender in all of the United Kingdom's territories, including England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It was used for small transactions, such as paying for public transportation, items in shops, and other small everyday purchases. While the coin was part of regular circulation, it should be noted that after its initial minting in 1982, the design and minting patterns of the 20p coin evolved over time, especially with the introduction of bimetallic coins and changes in coin compositions. The 1987 coin is an example of a typical cupronickel composition. When it comes to evaluating the value of the 1987 20p coin, the condition of the coin plays a significant role. Coins are generally valued based on their grade or condition, which can range from circulated to uncirculated. Circulated condition: this is the typical state in which most coins are found. Circulated coins will have signs of wear and tear, including scratches and smoothness, due to use in daily transactions. A circulated 1987 20p coin in average condition might be worth its face value or a small premium, depending on demand from collectors. Uncirculated condition: coins that have never been used in circulation and are in mint state are considered uncirculated. These coins are typically sold in special sets and have a higher value than circulated coins. A 1987 20p uncirculated coin can be worth anywhere from £1 to £3, depending on market demand. Proof condition: coins produced for collectors in proof condition are struck with special dies and are polished before being packaged. These coins have a mirror-like finish and are often sold in sets. The 1987 20p coin in proof condition is quite rare and can be worth a significant premium, generally in the range of £10 to £20 or more, depending on the market and availability. The 1987 20p coin is not particularly rare on its own in terms of general circulation, as it was minted in large numbers, but it can hold some value for collectors, especially in uncirculated or proof conditions. Some variations and specific details that influence the coin's collectability include mint marks. While the UK Mint does not generally place mint marks on their coins, except for coins from certain years and special editions, the location of minting, London, Edinburgh, Cardiff, or Belfast, may influence value for certain collectors. Special variants in certain years, minor variations in the design, such as the font used for the text, can result in higher collectability. In terms of mintage, the 1987 20p coin had a substantial release and most of them entered circulation. However, since coins from the 1980s are now over 30 years old, their availability in uncirculated or proof condition is much lower than in circulated form. The 1987 coin was minted in the millions and its availability in normal circulated condition does not make it rare. But as time passes and more coins get lost or worn, uncirculated examples of the coin will naturally become more valuable. The 1987 20p coin was also issued as part of various proof sets. These sets are typically sold at a premium due to their mint condition and the fact that they are often produced in limited quantities for collectors. Proof sets containing the 1987 20p coin may also include coins from other denominations, such as the £1, 50p, 10p, 5p, 2p, and 1p coins, and will be sold as a complete collection. Proof sets from years like 1987 can fetch prices between £50 and £100, depending on their condition and market demand. The 1987 UK 20p coin is an important piece of the UK's decimal coinage history, featuring a familiar portcullis design and a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. While it is not considered rare in circulation, uncirculated, proof, or coins in excellent condition can hold a higher value. Collectors interested in this coin will want to focus on finding uncirculated or proof coins in mint condition, as these will fetch significantly higher prices than their circulated counterparts. For those interested in owning this coin, it's important to note the historical significance as well as the rarity and condition factors which affect its market value. The 1993 UK Elizabeth 20p coin is part of the series of British decimal coins issued by the Royal Mint. The 20p coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the UK's decimal currency system, which replaced the previous pre-decimal system. The 20p coin was designed to fill the gap between the 10p and 50p coins. Obverse. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. The portrait on the 1993 coin is the third effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which was first introduced in 1968. Reverse. The reverse of the coin features a design by Gardner. It shows a 20-sided shape representing the coin's distinctive edge, with the value 20 and the word pence inscribed. Minting. The Royal Mint, which is based in Llantrisant, Wales, was responsible for producing the coin. Coins minted in 1993 were produced in large quantities, as this was during a period when the coin was in active circulation in the UK. Mint marks. Coins minted in the UK do not generally have mint marks, but special proof coins and sets may display marks indicating specific mints or collections. Composition. The 1993 20p coin is made from cupro-nickel, a mix of copper and nickel, which was used for the coin's durability and cost-effectiveness. Circulation condition. The 1993 20p coin circulated widely during the year and beyond. Like other coins of its age, it may show signs of wear, scratches, and fading over time. Coins in circulation conditions tend to have minor imperfections, wear from regular handling, and possibly some discoloration. Uncirculated condition. Uncirculated coins are those that have not been used in regular circulation. These coins are typically in pristine condition with no wear and retain their original luster and shine. Uncirculated coins are highly sought after by collectors. The 1993 20p coin in uncirculated condition would be in mint state with no visible signs of wear. Proof condition. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and are not intended for circulation. These coins have a superior finish and are struck multiple times to achieve a high-quality appearance with a mirror-like background and a sharp design. The 1993 20p proof coin would be highly polished and show exceptional detail. Proof coins are typically sold in presentation packaging and are produced in limited numbers. Circulation coin value. In terms of face value, the 1993 20p coin is worth 20p. However, its actual market value could be slightly higher depending on the condition, especially if it is in excellent or uncirculated condition. Uncirculated coin value. An uncirculated coin can fetch more than its face value, especially for collectors. Depending on demand, condition, and other factors, a 1993 uncirculated 20p coin might be worth between £1 and £3 in retail environments, though prices can fluctuate based on market conditions. Proof coin value. Proof coins are generally more valuable than regular circulation coins. For the 1993 20p proof coin, prices can range from £10 to £20 or more, depending on its packaging, rarity, and demand among collectors. In terms of the script or markings used on the coins, the 1993 20p coin uses standard inscriptions, including the value 20p on the reverse and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. As mentioned, the Royal Mint doesn't typically mark their regular circulating coins with mint marks, but coins in special sets or proofs might be marked differently to indicate their exclusivity. The 1993 coin, being produced for general circulation, means it would have been distributed widely across the UK, with millions of units entering circulation during the year and beyond. However, due to its 20-sided shape, the coin is distinctive and not as commonly found in high-grade conditions compared to other more round coins. 1993 mint numbers. The Royal Mint produced a substantial number of 20-pence coins in 1993 as part of its annual production. However, specific numbers can vary, and some coins produced in limited batches for commemorative or collector sets may have lower mintages, making those more valuable. Collectability and rarity. Since the 20-pence coin was in circulation for many years, finding rare, high-condition examples, such as an uncirculated coin or a proof version, can make the coin more valuable to collectors. The 1993 coin is not generally considered rare, but collectors who are focused on obtaining coins in the best possible condition may be willing to pay more. The 1993 UK Elizabeth 20-pence coin is an important part of British currency history, circulating widely during the early 1990s. Coins in circulation are typically worth their face value of 20 pence, but coins in uncirculated or proof condition can be more valuable. While the 1993 coin isn't considered rare, its value will depend on factors such as condition, minting numbers, and demand in the collector's market. If you're a collector, it's worth looking for coins in pristine condition, uncirculated or proof, to maximize their potential value. The Elizabeth II 20-pence coin from 1989 is a fascinating part of British numismatic history. Below is a complete overview of the coin, including its history, circulation conditions, uncirculated conditions, proof values, and minting details. The 20-pence coin was introduced in 1982 as part of a reorganization of the British coinage system. It was introduced to replace the 10-shilling note, which was being phased out in favor of a smaller coinage system following decimalisation in 1971. The design on the 20-pence coin has changed over the years, but the basic shape and size have remained constant. The coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as depicted by the engraver Raphael Maklouf, on the obverse, and the reverse shows the royal arms of the United Kingdom, designed by Christopher Ironside. The 1989 coin, in particular, features the third definitive portrait of the Queen. The specific 1989 issue of the 20-pence coin has the following characteristics. Obverse, the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklouf. Reverse, the royal shield, designed by Christopher Ironside. The coin has the date, 1989, below the shield. Edge, the edge of the 20-pence coin has an equidistant milled design, with raised, grooved edges. The coin circulated in the United Kingdom as legal tender, and was widely used in daily transactions. Circulation conditions refer to coins that have been used in day-to-day transactions, so they will typically show signs of wear. Common signs of circulation wear include light scratches on the surface, dulling of the design from frequent handling, edge wear, discoloration or toning, especially in more coppery versions. Coins in circulation often have a lower value than those in uncirculated or proof condition due to the wear and tear. Coins in uncirculated condition, also referred to as brilliant uncirculated, or BU, are coins that have not been used in circulation. These coins are often kept in protective packaging, preventing any wear or toning. Uncirculated 1989 20-pence coins will typically have sharp details and crisp edges, brilliant luster with little to no visible blemishes. The design will be clear, and the relief will stand out with no signs of wear. These coins are more valuable than circulated coins because they are in near-perfect condition. A proof coin is a specially struck coin, designed for collectors. Proof coins are usually made in smaller quantities and are struck with higher precision and attention to detail compared to regular circulation coins. Proof coins from 1989 were likely issued by the Royal Mint as part of annual sets or special collections. Proof coins are usually struck multiple times with highly polished dies and feature a mirror-like finish. These coins are encapsulated in a protective case to preserve their condition. The 1989 20-pence proof coin can be identified by mirror-like background with frosted relief, a sharp contrast between the fields and the design. The 1989 20-pence coin was produced by the Royal Mint in Cardiff, Wales. The mintage figures for this specific year were not as high as in other years, which can sometimes contribute to the scarcity of the coin in top-grade conditions. Total mintage figures for this year may not be readily available, but the general mintage of 20-pence coins over the years ranged from several million to tens of millions. However, in the case of limited edition or proof issues, the mintage was usually far lower. Circulated condition. The 1989 20p coin in circulated condition usually has a low value, often around 20p to £1 depending on the condition. However, they hold sentimental value as everyday currency. Uncirculated (BU) condition. The value of a 1989 20p coin in uncirculated condition could range from £2 to £5 depending on the quality and packaging. Proof condition. The 1989 20p proof coin, particularly if part of a limited edition set or in excellent condition, could command a price of £10 to £20 or higher, especially if part of a special commemorative set. The minimum value of the 1989 20p coin in poor or heavily circulated condition is quite low, as it's still legal tender but not typically worth more than face value unless in perfect condition. Maximum value. The maximum value of a proof coin or uncirculated coin can be significantly higher, particularly if it is part of a set or has been verified as a rare specimen. Proof coins could sell for upwards of £30 to £50 in certain markets or auctions, especially if it's part of a limited edition set from the Royal Mint. The 1989 20p coin is a noteworthy piece of British coinage, both as legal tender and as a collector's item. Coins in circulated condition are still in use today, though they are worth face value or slightly more in rare instances. In uncirculated or proof condition, they become much more valuable, particularly for collectors interested in well-preserved or limited issue pieces. For anyone looking to purchase or sell one of these coins, it's crucial to assess the condition of the coin as well as any special packaging or proof status that may significantly enhance its value. The UK Elizabeth II 20p coin, 1982, including its history, mint info, geography, circulation and proof conditions, values and more. Denomination, 20p. Issuing country, United Kingdom. Monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. Year of first issue, 1982. Series, first issue of the 20p coin. Type, regular decimal coinage. Composition, cupro-nickel, 84% copper, 16% nickel. Weight, 5.0 grams. Diameter, 21.4 mm. Shape, equilateral curve heptagon, 7-sided. Edge, plain. The 20p coin was introduced in 1982 to facilitate easier transactions between the 10p and 50p coins in the UK's decimal system, which had been fully adopted by 1971. This was the first coin of this denomination in UK history, and it was notable for its distinctive 7-sided shape and small size. Queen Elizabeth II was on the throne at the time, and the coin featured her second portrait, designed by Arnold Machin. Designer, Arnold Machin. Portrait, Queen Elizabeth II wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Inscription. Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1982. Latin, Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Designer, William Gardner. Design, a Tudor rose, national floral emblem of England encircled by the inscription 20p. Value, 20p. Mint, Royal Mint, United Kingdom. Total circulation mintage, 1982 740,815,000. Very high mintage, common in circulation. Proof set available, yes, part of the 1982 Royal Mint proof sets, blue or green case. Finish, frosted relief with mirrored fields. Mint set production, limited to tens of thousands, lower than circulation coins. Rarity, common in circulation. First year issue, important for type collectors. Notable feature, first ever 20p coin in the UK. Geographical use, legal tender across the UK and recognised in British overseas territories using UK coinage. First coin to feature the 20p denomination, making it a milestone in decimal coin history. Widely circulated and thus not rare, but uncirculated and proof versions attract interest due to being first-year issues. The coin's heptagonal shape was a significant design innovation, echoed later by the £1 and 50p coins. Would you like photos of this coin or links to reputable auction marketplaces showing recent sales?
The year 2002 marked a significant point in British history. It was the year of Queen Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee, celebrating 50 years on the throne since her accession in 1952. Across the country, commemorations, street parties, and official events honored the monarch's service. Economically, the early 2000s were a time of relative stability in the United Kingdom. The pound sterling remained strong, and coins continued to play a key role in day-to-day transactions, even as digital payments began slowly gaining ground. In this setting, the 20-pence coin of 2002 quietly carried forward the identity of the realm in the pockets of millions. Unassuming, yet steeped in tradition, the 20-pence denomination was introduced in 1982, filling the gap between the 10p and 50p coins after decimalization. It was also the first UK coin to be heptagonal, seven-sided with curved edges, a shape now iconic to British coinage. By 2002, the coin had been in circulation for 20 years and had become an everyday part of British life, used for bus fares, vending machines, and countless small purchases. Designer, Rank-Broadley, FRBS Design. Introduced, 1998. Portrait, the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, aged and dignified, facing right. She wears the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a favorite that had belonged to Queen Mary. Elizabeth II, de Greg for 2002. De Gratia Regina Fidei, Defensor. By the grace of God Queen, Defender of the Faith. This Obverse design replaced Raphael Maklouf's idealized image with a more realistic and mature depiction, reflecting the Queen's advancing years and the public's desire for authenticity. Designer, Gardner. Design theme, heraldic floral symbolism. Depiction, a crowned Tudor rose, historically representing the unification of the houses of Lancaster and York after the Wars of the Roses. 20 pence. The reverse design is elegant and symbolic, linking the monarchy with the deep historical roots of England. It remained unchanged on standard 20p coins until the 2008 redesign. The 2002 20-pence coins circulated throughout the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland British overseas territories. In some cases, accepted informally, e.g. Gibraltar, Falklands, Crown dependencies. Though Jersey, Guernsey, and the Isle of Man issue their own 20p coins, UK coins circulate freely in these regions. It is not legal tender outside the UK and its territories, but is recognized by collectors internationally as part of the decimal coinage system under Queen Elizabeth II. Approximately 64,000 coins were struck for general use in 2002. The Royal Mint, Llantrisant, Wales. This mintage is lower than in many surrounding years, e.g. 1999-2001, making the 2002 coins slightly less common in circulation. It is not considered rare, but is more sought after by casual collectors than higher mintage years. Sold in annual coin sets by the Royal Mint. High strike quality with no wear, often presented in blister packs or folders. Valued between $1.50 and $3 depending on condition and packaging. Struck using specially polished dies and blanks. May be part of a 2002 proof set, typically with a frosted design against a mirror background. High-end condition for collectors. Can be worth 4 or 6 or more in perfect presentation. Not used in commerce, may show slight handling marks. Often obtained from Royal Mint bags or freshly minted rolls. Typically valued between $1 and $1.50. Most commonly found in the public. Value is generally face value, 20p, unless in exceptional condition or error struck. The crowned Tudor rose symbolizes the union of dynastic houses, the continuity of monarchy, national pride and floral heraldry. The 2002 coin, though not explicitly commemorative, reflects the stable and ceremonial tone of the Queen's Golden Jubilee year. It's a small but enduring piece of that national moment. Feature description: denomination 20 pence, metal composition UNI, cupro nickel. Weight 5.0 grams, diameter 21.4, mirror shape heptagonal, 7 sides, curved edges. Obverse designer Rank-Broadley reverse. Designer Gardner, mintage 64,000, circulation, edge plain mint. Location Royal Mint, Wales, legal tender UK, and select Crown dependencies. While the 2002 20-pence coin may not be rare or flashy, it stands as a solid representative of Britain's modern coinage system. Its design connects modern monarchic portraiture with Tudor symbolism. Its heptagonal shape continues a design language beloved by the public, and its release in the Golden Jubilee year quietly aligns it with a time of reflection and national celebration. For collectors, It offers affordable historical value, especially in uncirculated and proof versions. For historians, it offers a lens into early 2000s Britain, its currency, its monarchy, and its traditions. The year 2001 was a transitional period for the United Kingdom. The world was entering a new millennium with cautious optimism. In Britain, Prime Minister Tony Blair had secured a second term, the economy was stable, and the nation was navigating a digital and global era. Yet 2001 was also a year of reflection and tension, marked by events such as 9/11, which had global political ramifications. In terms of British currency, coins remained central to everyday transactions. The 20-pence piece was firmly established in daily commerce, used in everything from parking meters to buses and vending machines. By 2001, it had been circulating for nearly 20 years and had become an indispensable part of the UK's decimal coinage. The 20-pence coin was introduced in 1982 by the Royal Mint, almost a decade after decimalisation in 1971. Its purpose was to bridge the gap between the 10p and the 50p, and it was the first UK coin to adopt a heptagonal shape, 7 equal sides with smooth curved edges. This unique shape made it highly recognizable both visually and by touch, contributing to accessibility and usability in daily transactions. Designer: Ian Rank-Broadley, FRBS Design. Introduced: 1998 Effigy. Description: the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, aged and realistic, facing right. She is depicted wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Inscription on the coin: Elizabeth II. D. Greg Fee D. 2001, De Gratia Regina Fidei. Defensatrix. By the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait replaced Raphael Maklouf's effigy and is notable for its mature realism, a departure from the more stylized earlier versions. It was a reflection of the monarchy adapting to a modern image, presenting the Queen not just as a symbol, but as a living, aging head of state. Designer: William Gardner. Motif: a crowned Tudor rose, representing the unity of the houses of Lancaster and York, following the Wars of the Roses in the 15th century. Inscription: 20 pence. This reverse design, introduced in 1982, remained unchanged until 2008 and is deeply embedded in British heraldic tradition. The Tudor rose is a national floral symbol of England, and the crown atop it reinforces royal authority and continuity. The 2001 20p coin was produced for nationwide circulation across England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Crown dependencies such as Jersey, Guernsey, and the Isle of Man. Though they issue their own versions, UK coins are commonly accepted. British overseas territories, limited and unofficial circulation in places such as Gibraltar or the Falkland Islands. While not legal tender outside of UK territories, UK coins are sometimes found in Commonwealth countries and are collected globally. Year 2001 mintage for general circulation approx. 117,922,000 coins. Circulation. Insight. The 2001 coin was minted in substantial numbers, making it common in circulation. However, not all remain in active use. Many have been withdrawn, lost, or hoarded by collectors, especially in higher grades. It is still easy to find in everyday change, though pristine examples are rarer due to 2 decades of handling. For collectors, condition and minting method greatly affect value and desirability. Here's how the 2001 20p coin appears in different forms. Most common: shows wear, scratches, or discoloration. Value: face value, 20p. 2. Uncirculated, UNC. Mint state coins that never entered circulation. May have minor marks from mint handling. Value: 0.80, 1.50, 3. Brilliant uncirculated, BU. Struck with extra care, better strike and finish. Sold in Royal Mint coin sets or presentation packs. Value: 150, 3.0. Highest quality, mirror polished, with frosted details. Found in 2001 proof sets, silver and base metal. Value: 3.50, 5 orange plus, depending on packaging and condition. Note: the 2001 20p was not issued as a commemorative or rare variant, but its quality varies across sets. Key coin specifications: 2001 20 pence. Specification: details denomination 20 pence, issuing monarch queen. Elizabeth III metal composition Cupro nickel, 84% copper, 16% nickel. Weight 5.0 grams, diameter 21.4 mm, shape equilateral curved heptagon, edge plain, mint. The Royal Mint, Llantrisant, Wales. Designers, Obverse, Ian. Rank-Broadley. Reverse, William. Gardner. Mintage. Circulation 117.9 million. The Tudor rose reflects England's medieval past and royal heritage. The heptagonal shape symbolizes innovation and accessibility, used by those with visual impairments to distinguish coin types. The Queen's portrait updates with time, reminding the public of the monarchy's continuity through change. In a post-Diana era and with the Golden Jubilee approaching in 2002, coins like this quietly symbolized stability, tradition, and unity under Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Condition: estimated value circulated 0.20. Face value: uncirculated un 0.80. 150 BU, brilliant uncirculated, 150. 3 more proof 3.50. 50 plus. While not rare or highly valuable, the 2001 20p is an essential entry in any Queen Elizabeth II decimal coin collection, especially in pristine condition or as part of a full-year set. The 2001 Elizabeth II 20 pence coin is an enduring piece of modern British coinage. It isn't flashy, nor is it rare, but its legacy lies in its design consistency, monarchic symbolism, and cultural role. It is a coin carried in the pockets of millions during a time of national steadiness and global change. For numismatists, it is a foundation coin, not the rare jewel, but a reliable piece that tells a chapter of Britain's long monetary narrative, a symbol of an era, a monarch, and a nation in motion. As the 20th century came to a close, the United Kingdom in 1999 was in a state of transformation. Culturally, the late 1990s were defined by Cool Britannia, a time when British art, fashion, and music gained global influence. Politically, Tony Blair's new Labour government was in its second year, advocating for modernization and public reform. Meanwhile, the royal family was gradually recovering its image following the death of Princess Diana in 1997. Queen Elizabeth II, now in her 47th year of reign, continued to symbolize national continuity amid rapid change. Against this backdrop, the 1999 20 pence coin quietly circulated as an essential part of Britain's decimal coinage system, reflecting both tradition and utility. The 20p coin was introduced into UK circulation in 1982, more than a decade after decimalization, to fill the value gap between the 10p and 50p coins. It was also notable for being the first UK coin with a heptagonal shape. 7 sides with smooth, rounded corners. This coin's unique design was practical and symbolic. It allowed for easy recognition by touch and stood out visually, even among other denominations. By 1999, the 20p coin had been a familiar part of everyday transactions for nearly 2 decades, serving the public with both elegance and ease. Designer: Ian. Rank-Broadley FRBS portrait. Introduced, 1998. Effigy. Description: a realistic and mature image of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Inscription: Elizabeth II, De Gregaf di 1999. De Gratia Regina Fidei Defensatrix. By the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This version of the Queen's portrait, introduced in 1998, was designed to portray a more human and less idealized monarch, reflecting the public's growing appreciation for authenticity. Rank-Broadley's design replaced Raphael Maklouf's earlier effigy, used from 1985-1997, marking the start of a new era of British coins that emphasized realism. Designer: William Gardner. Theme: floral heraldry design. Description: a Tudor rose, crowned and centered on the coin, symbolizing national unity and royal authority. Inscription: 20 pence. The Tudor rose combines the white rose of York and the red rose of Lancaster, signifying the end of the Wars of the Roses and the foundation of the Tudor dynasty in the 15th century. The addition of the crown atop the rose links this ancient symbol directly to the reigning sovereign. This reverse design remained unchanged on circulating 20p coins from 1982 until 2008. The 1999 20p coin was issued by the Royal Mint and circulated across the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland Crown dependencies. Though they issue their own coins, Jersey, Guernsey, and the Isle of Man often accept UK coinage British overseas territories. Limited, informal use in places like Gibraltar, St. Helena, and Falklands. The coin was not legal tender outside of UK territories, but it was often accepted or exchanged in Commonwealth nations where British coinage was historically recognized. Year of issue, 1999. Total mintage for circulation, approximately 134,965,000 coins. Circulation notes, one of the highest mintage years for the 20p coin, easily found in pocket change for many years, though pristine examples are now scarcer due to wear. Still considered common and widely available. The 1999 20p coin was also minted in uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated (BU) and proof conditions for collectors. These were offered in Royal Mint annual sets and special presentation packs. 1. Circulated coins, found in everyday change, will show surface wear, scratches, or loss of luster. Value, 0.20, face value. 2. Uncirculated coins that have never entered circulation, may show minimal marks from mint packaging or bagging. Value, 0.80, 1.20, high strike finish with sharper detail and no circulation wear. Often comes in Royal Mint folders or annual sets. Value, 1.50, 3.0, made using specially polished dies and blanks. Display mirror fields with frosted, raised designs, found in 1999 Royal Mint proof sets. Value, 3.0, 5.0 plus, depending on condition and presentation. No known mint errors or varieties have been confirmed for this year, making it a stable and standard release for collectors. Feature specification denomination 20 pence Monarch Queen, Elizabeth II Obverse, designer Ian Rank-Broadley, reverse designer William Gardner metal composition, Cupro nickel, 84% copper, 16% nickel, weight 5.0, grams diameter 21.4 m shape equilateral curved heptagon, 7 sides, edge plain mint, the Royal Mint, Llantrisant, Wales mintage 134,965,000, circulation. The 1999 20p is rich in symbolic design. The Tudor rose stands as a symbol of national reconciliation, an ideal still relevant at the end of the 20th century. The crown reminds the public of the sovereign's unifying role. The modern portrait of the Queen shows a monarch who had reigned for nearly 5 decades with resilience and adaptability. The coin reflects a balance of tradition and transition, perfect for a year standing at the edge of the new millennium. Condition estimated market value circulated 0.2, uncirculated 0.81. 20 brilliant uncirculated, BU 1.50, 3 DAO, proof. Shiro 5.0 plus. Though not rare, the 1999 20p is a popular addition to year sets, decimal coinage collections, or Queen Elizabeth II portrait series. The 1999 Elizabeth II 20 pence coin is a piece of quiet British legacy. It's not rare or flashy, but in its familiar design lies a subtle strength. It is the product of over 1,000 years of monarchic and economic evolution, summed up in 5 grams of copper nickel. With its Tudor symbolism, modern royal portrait, and practical shape, it exemplifies how even small coins carry big stories. Whether in the hands of the public or protected in a collector's case, the 1999 20p remains a lasting mark of British history at the turn of the century.